It's time for Babbling Brooke. Woo! Babbling Brooke. Hey! Babbling Brooke. Way! Sit and listen to some Babbling Brooke.
Happy International Women's Day, everybody! So this is how I discovered that today was International Women's Day. And this is a totally true story, no bullshit. So I was walking down the hall at work and with a coworker of mine who, has been a friend of mine. She knows me well enough to kind of know my views on things. And we walked by this new employee who's an old guy, right? And he walks by with a very friendly, very southern, "Hey, how's your day going?" And I respond, the way I felt, because I just always do that. I'm a very honest person. I go, eh. And he stops, and we'd already walked past each other at this point. He stops, and he turns around and says, so I stopped like dead in my tracks. I swear to God, I came this close to just screaming in the hall, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And, probably getting my ass fired and all kinds of fun shit. But I was good. I held my shit together. I just very politely turned around and said, "Well, that just makes today so much worse, so thanks." and turned around and walked off. Seriously, the meantime, my friend, she knows me pretty well. She was almost in tears. She was laughing so hard because she knows my complete disdain for anyone, for any, just my complete disdain for the hypocrisy and dishonesty of the feminist movement these days. She knows how sick it makes me. So she's just dying because, she can see like the Y in my forehead that you'll sometimes see when I laugh or get pissed. She sees it like throbbing out of my head. I'm just losing my shit. Anyways, so yeah, that's how I came to find out about that today. So that was interesting. Can you imagine like the protests of, women like protesting if there was an International Men's Day? Like even if there is, like they totally have to keep it on the down low because like, can you imagine the protests? I mean, it's International Men's Day. An International Men's Day? They couldn't. They just couldn't. Well, they'd be raping and pillaging and all kinds of ritual stonings and such in the street. I'm feeling faint just thinking about it. Holy shit, these bitches would totally lose their minds. These are the same women who cannot even allow men to come together to discuss actual issues that really affect men in a very disturbing way. They even prevent that. They scream over everything you say, but yet they still claim to know your motives and your points that you're going to make, even though they will never ever let you make them. It's insane. If you guys haven't realized this by now, this isn't intelligence, people. And these are not equal rights that these women are fighting for. In fact, you ask them, most of them can't even name what they're fighting for. They can't even specify anything. Women have more rights than men in this world, which is absolutely insane. There is no wage gap. In fact, in cases where they could find men and women who had the same experience, worked the same years, etc., women tended to make about 10% more than men in those situations. There's no wage gap, at least not in the way that BuzzFeed or even our former POTUS would have you believe that there is. It's bullshit. Women, and by the way, women want to rule men based on bad experiences that they've had in their past. And that is sad and it's fucked up. And now even worse, these young women are being convinced by their professors and by their professors' unethical therapist buddies that their whole life has been one wrongdoing unto them and that they have been oppressed their entire lives. So they are a victim. Instead of teaching kids that life is hard. It doesn't matter who you are. Life is not easy, period. And these things that you're doing are just making things harder for everybody and just causes more hate and ridiculousness. You know, it's a tough world out there, and only the tough people can truly enjoy it. And, you know, you can either choose to be a miserable liar, because you do. You lie about everything. You lie about just these groups. They lie. They just lie. They lie. It makes me insane. You can either choose to be miserable liars or objective learners. Those are kind of the choices at this point in history, in human history, as far as, you know, in general that I've seen lately. And you can guess which group is a lot happier and thrives in life and which one doesn't. So that's all I really have to say today. I love y'all. Happy fucking Women's Day.